Look at that. Snowing outside. Very pretty, but very cold, so better stay inside, right? So hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my weekly Sunday vlog for March 1st, 2015. Oh my gosh, we're finally in March. The year's going by pretty quick so far, man. So usually in these videos I tell you guys what I've been doing for the past week, you know, what movies I've seen, video games I've played, if I read a book, or listen to some new music, or ate at a new restaurant. Usually I give you my thoughts and reviews in these videos. So in this Sunday vlog, we're not going to talk about much of those because I haven't really been doing much. You know, I've been hanging out with some friends, my family, going to work, you know, school and stuff like that. So it's been pretty busy. But every time I have a chance to like play video games, for instance, I actually get some interactivity. I recently started on Twitch, streaming on Twitch. You know, I got my headset and people are asking me questions in the chat and stuff like that. Unfortunately, because of that, I didn't finish any video games this past week. I have no video games to review this week's Sunday vlog because you guys didn't give me a chance to actually finish any video games. You know, you're asking me so many questions during the stream chat, and don't stop. Don't stop asking me questions and stuff like that. I like the fact that I have some interactive conversation with my my viewers and stuff like that, but yeah, we didn't achieve very much, we didn't progress very much in these video games because I'm so distracted with the stream chat. You know, you guys are asking me so many questions and saying so many comments and stuff like that I couldn't finish the game. So yeah, next few weeks, or next week or so, we're actually going to continue to set the same games that we've been working on, like Angry Birds Star Wars, NBA 2K14, I picked up FIFA 14, I started on Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm actually up to Sequence 6 or Sequence 7 right now. There's 13 in all. So yeah, some progress, I guess, but I was hoping to finish actually one of those video games, especially like Angry Birds or NBA 2K14, you know, the careers mode. You know, those games aren't that long, but it's been like 2-3 weeks already, and I still haven't finished it. So, so yeah. Actually, I did kind of finish a few things, like DLC, small type stuff, not like full games. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Okay, they had 2 DLCs. I finished both of those. They're just like additional challenge tombs. You know, you don't get anything out of it. You get some extra money, but you don't get any trophies or anything like that just for completing them. You know, it's just there just to, you know, just to have fun, solve the puzzles and stuff like that. And you know, if you want the extra money to buy extra upgrades or whatever, new weapons, it's there. Also, I downloaded Resident Evil Revelations 2. It's the like first out of 4 parts. You know, it's going to be a full game, but I completed the story mode, the first 2 chapters. You know, I aced the Claire mission, and I got a B for the Barry mission. And people saw me on stream playing those games. Okay. And then I unlocked raid mode, and my friend Tony and I, we played raid mode together. The 3 hours passed right by, man. We were so in the zone with that game. We love raid mode and the co-op play in Resident Evil Revelations 2. We were very great game. Okay, we unlocked, like, we played through 2 of the missions or whatever in raid mode. Okay. So let me talk about the movies I completed this past week, finished watching. The only movie I really saw was Kite, starring Samuel L. Jackson. And if you know India Isley, you probably have seen her on ABC Family. She's been in a couple shows. Okay, the movie was based on an anime, which I also saw for the first time this past week. Here I have the Kite collection, which includes the original Kite movie, the remastered version with all the cussing and the nudity back in the movie, and Kite Liberator, you know, with the sequel to the first one. The Kite movie is not exactly faithful to the anime, the original movie that was based off of, but it did take a few scenes. Okay, it actually adapted it to live action, and I thought it was very cool. Like the first scene in both the anime movie and this movie are pretty much the same thing, but they added a lot of elements, a lot of new plot details, a lot of like things that weren't in the original anime, and because of that, I don't think it's like a perfect adaptation, but it's fine for what it is. In my opinion, okay, I thought it was okay. They got the story right, but you know, a few things just weren't there. You know, the charm of the original anime, it wasn't in this movie exactly. Okay, and I was like, oh well, maybe they'll attempt another live action make in the future or whatever. But I enjoyed it for what it was, but it's not that great. Okay. When it comes to food, we ate at CC's, we went to Wasabi's, which is a sushi place, and we ate at Wendy's. So nothing really exciting there. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do the Q&A, answer some questions, do some shout-outs, stuff like that. So let me open up the video, the last week's vlog, and we'll answer the questions on there. All right. Here it is. Oh, yeah, there we got a little ad right there. Okay. Elijah Valencia asks, David, do you play Destiny? If so, do you like it? It is my favorite game right now. Yeah, I played on stream this past week. So if you want to see my... Oh, I didn't have my archiving turned on. If you've been watching me on Twitch this past week, you know that the screen keeps blinking black and stuff like that. You can still hear the audio, but you cannot see the visuals. You know, you're not seeing me actually play the game, but you can still hear me. A lot of people don't care. You know, they just want to ask me questions. I answer them and stuff like that. But I thought that is because the archiving was... So I turned off archiving for a while, and I played Destiny. I played a bunch of other games, and yeah, that wasn't the problem. It still turned black, but sometimes the stream works just fine, and sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know. But I know some of you has a fix for, oh, I can still hear the audio, but you can't see the gameplay for David's stream. But yeah, I did play Destiny this past week, and I enjoyed it. You know, I killed some giant monster or whatever, and you know, people had no problems with me playing that game. You know, so yeah. I mean, it's one of those games where you have regenerative health, so, I miss the old days, you know, back in, like, the Medal of Honor days when you had to look for health packs and stuff like that, you know, back in, like, you know, Doom, Duke Nukem, you had to look for health packs. These games where it's, like, Halo-ish, you know, where life regenerates and stuff like that, you know, you just get in cover, and then, oh, you're good again, you know, we gotta get rid of those games, you know, it's not a good style. I think it spoils us. Next question, Boston Kid 13. Hey David, what is your favorite game of all time, any console? Oh my gosh, I don't know how many times I have to answer this question. Metal Gear Solid 3 for the PlayStation 2, which they have, you know, brought over to other systems. You know, you can play it on Xbox 360, you can play that on PS3, you know, there's an HD collection, you can actually get on the 3DS and stuff like that. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, okay? Someone make a montage of that. Like, how many times have I had to answer that question? Black Ops 2 Troll, or BO2 Troll, okay. What's your full name? Please answer in a Sunday vlog. It's David A. Kwang Win, okay. The reason why I don't use Win is because there's so many David Wins out there. You just open a phone book, go on Facebook, type in David Win. There's like a bazillion people out there with my exact same name, so I gotta put in the A. Kwai in there, you know, which is my middle name. Hey David, why don't you get Netflix? Could save you a lot of money. Yeah, if you can look behind me, you got a lot of movies, right? The reason that I don't have Netflix, okay, is because, here's the truth. When you buy movies in the stores, they come with these things called special features. And on Netflix, some things they have like a trailer or something like that, you know? But it's not like, oh, full-blown documentaries. This is a 1 hour... featurette or documentary, deleted scenes, you know, behind the scenes stuff, audio commentaries. Like, you can't go on Netflix, change the audio, and suddenly you hear the director and the cast and crew, you know, talking with the movie, you know what I mean? None of those stuff is on there, you know? Netflix, when you click on the movie, it's just the movie, and sometimes you may see you know, like a trailer, maybe a couple special features, but for the most part, you don't get the full-blown featurettes, the behind-the-scenes, the interviews and stuff like that, you know? And the Blu-rays and the DVDs have those. So, until I go on the King of Queens, and I can actually hear the audio commentaries are on a few selected episodes, you know, why should I bother? You know, when I go to Netflix, it's just the show, it's just the movie. There's no special features and extra stuff, you know. But, you know, like Friends, for instance, if I look up Friends or Seinfeld, I don't know if those are on Netflix, but on the DVDs, they have audio commentaries. You can switch them, and then you hear the cast and crew talking while you're watching the episode. They don't have that on Netflix. So, So yeah, and that plus all the special features, the gag reels, the bloopers and stuff like that, you know, they're not on there. It's not on Netflix, as far as I know, okay? But yeah, I need special features. The whole reason why I buy some of these DVDs and stuff is for the special features. So yeah. The Amazing, do you ever plan on getting a PC, into PC gaming? Here's the thing, a lot of games that are on the PC are also on the consoles that I want to play, okay? If they say, okay, Grand Theft Auto 6 is PC only exclusive, and we guarantee you 100% it will never go on consoles, then okay, for a lot of us, we're going to get PCs, right? But the other thing is that, you know, a lot of these, you know, consoles are a lot cheaper too. It's like, you know, $300, $400 to get a PS4, while, you know, you get a PC, if you want a good, high quality one that once, you know, last a while, you know, you gotta get, like, you know, put in thousands of dollars into it, you know, just to make it last. That's another thing. So there's a lot of equipment. There's a lot of stuff to carry too when it comes to PC. I can take my PS4, bring it over to my friend's house, you know, plug it in, and that's it. You know, I can't take my whole entire PC. You know, it's just too much stuff. So yeah, that's just some of the reasons why I don't get into PC gaming, is that because most of the games I want to play, like I originally wanted to play Diablo 3. Like I'm gonna get a PC for Diablo 3, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for the price to go down, and suddenly they released it on consoles, you know. So, and now you can get like Demon Reaper's Souls or whatever it is for PS4 and Xbox One. You know, you can get Diablo 3 is now available on consoles now. So whatever. I did get it for World of Warcraft, okay, but World of Warcraft, you can change you can still play without, you know, extreme graphics. You know what I mean? Okay. Next question here. That's not a question, that's just a random comment. How old are you? From James DeLep. He asked me how old I was. 28. I'm turning 29 in May. And we're going to New Orleans for my birthday, by the way. Well, my friends and I all share a birthday in May. So every single May, we always go take a trip somewhere, where it's like Las Vegas or San Francisco or Florida or something. This year we're going to New Orleans. That's our plan. 10 to Mars. Have you ever watched Tarantino's Pulp Fiction? Great movie with disturbing scenes. Yes, I read this. I prepared it right here. Here it is. If you remember, back in, like, I don't know, Black Friday 2012 or 2013. No, it can't be 2013. Can it? Yeah, it can. I bought this for $5, the Blu-ray, at Best Buy. Okay, it was on sale on Black Friday. So here it is. These behind the scenes actual footage from the Independent Spirit Awards rewarding the film, footage from the Cannes Film Festival, and all these other behind the scenes type stuff, the little featurettes, the trivia tracks, the deleted scenes. Where are those on Netflix? You know what I mean? I'm sure if you just type in Pulp Fiction, you're just going to get the trailer and probably the movie. That's it when you get to Netflix. But, you know, Netflix is cheap. I guess it's, you know, you get what you pay for. You know what I mean? But, Wub asks, David, what's your Twitch? It's the same name as my username on YouTube. Kelly Go Pro asks, what kind of camera do you have? Let me flip the screen here. It actually tells me on the other side of this screen. HDR CX150. It's a Sony Handycam. Alright, so there you go. Tyler White, who's your favorite superhero? What led you to YouTube? And what's your favorite Xbox 360 you've ever played? One more question, waffles or pancakes? I'll just answer one of those questions, and waffles or pancakes is pancakes, okay? So that's from Tyler White. Jesse Johns, oh my gosh, this is my buddy right here. You know, the dude's been on my YouTube. He's got his own YouTube channel now, so go follow him. For a Q&A, are you going to make a Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit movie collection whenever the Battle of the Five Armies comes out? And I watched The Return of the King, and I love the movies. Wonderful. It's a great movie. Return of the King from Lord of the Rings. Sure. When the Hobbit comes out, the last Hobbit movie, the trilogy is complete, the series is complete, I'll probably make a video talking about it. Alright? Awesome Player 697, when will you upload your CD collection? So as you can see here, I got my CDs behind me. There's a lot more, too, behind the CDs, you know. It's a huge collection, man. I don't know if I can go through it, but I can probably do pieces at a time, you know. Kind of like the Pokemon card collection right now. There's like 8 parts. I can probably do, okay, here's the rock and roll section, the oldies section, here's the country section. And we're just going through them, you know, one by one. We can do that in the future, but not anytime soon. I'm not feeling like going through my whole CD collection right now. And as far as I know, that's the last of the questions. So I got a couple shout outs from from the stream chat on Twitch. Kenny Gel and Quavers, you know, Dan, and you know, I don't know who Quavers' real name is, but that's some of the people. Nuketown 2075, he really wanted me to do a shout out. He only saw one of my streams. His name is John Candy 2. And oh my gosh, he really wanted a shout out. And then besides that, you know, the usual guys, you know, my friend Brian, Demon Knight, Orange Soda Boy, AU Chaos has been in a couple of my streams already. Alex Bearer was the guy who been asking me a lot of questions about would you dare rather do this or whatever, you know, a lot of those type of questions. Not Seth the Doorman, you know, a lot of different people. I'm sure I'm forgetting some of them that you've been watching a lot, but we'll do that next week, okay? Hey David, you didn't give me a shout out in the last vlog, but I want you to do it this week, okay? Sure, I'll do that. So just remind me and stuff like that. But as far as I know, that's all I have when it comes to the video. Okay, we're up to 16 minutes. We can talk